In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. Between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
All right.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Oh, my, they're faking it on their opening drive. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big... stop on the fake punt.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Watch
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they go the wrong way on this first down. He's sent out a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
That's on target to Pierce. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Two and out from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, a give to Vidal. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, get set.
They stay on the ground with Vidal. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Vidal on the carry. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, come on, hey, 21 team.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll send him over right. Tagovailoa facing third and long. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
180.
First down throw here. Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
20-yard line.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's Judkins on second down. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Titans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Go ahead.
Rydell running to the left. And his gate is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's got Devontae Smith. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Up the middle, Vidal. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Titans, first down. First and goal, Tennessee.
Vidal will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over first and 10. At their own
Texans to the line, first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here he goes, third and long. He finds Johnston. 30. Gets the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Point after from Smith is good. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Titans 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
All right, come on. All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
They'll run. This is Vidal. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They send a receiver in motion right. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Kraft has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
We've set it down from 37. Tagovailoa on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. This is Vidal. He's out in the clear. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Tua looking to throw. It's his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
10 more yards. That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Jump off caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
A 7-yard.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Hey, come on, two. Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tua again. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, Judkins. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, here's Baker. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds a man again. Mason Taylor has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now here's Mayfield. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Here's Baker. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
19 yards on the play. Brings up second down at the Titans' 46-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Titans are pointing. We'll wait and see. Oh, they did get it back. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another one for Junkins. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Third and just 2 to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's Judkins on the counter. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Another game to Judkins. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down run from Judkins. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
At the 11-yard line.
A give left side. Judkins. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Brought in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Algier. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tua. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
46 yards. That's good for a Titans. 1st down. A gain of 46 yards on the play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gets it through the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down drop, but don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here's Vidal on the give. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. He's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
You're right here. Set. Ready, team.
Vidal goes up and over for the touchdown. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Run right side, Judkins. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Scott.
Handoff now to Judkins. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans have likely locked up the win right there. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score of this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is complete downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans have a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. He's going to push one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. In all our games together, Brock, I'm trying to think, and it feels like this is a first. They had the interception, and they just gave it away to accept the penalty.
Yeah, that, you don't have to think any further, Kate. That is the first time we've seen this.
Okay.
The guy who made the pick, look at him.
Yeah.
He is steamed down there, and I don't blame him. That's a turnover that just got wiped off his ledger, his team's ledger, and he doesn't understand that decision any more than we do.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
to it now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready. Hey, 21 here. Let's go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he will not get them to that marker. That's all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Waddle makes the catch. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Titans
Go.
first down.
Running with Vidal out of the gun. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now 2 with a throw. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered skate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, give to Vidal. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch it behind the line. This goes for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Judkin running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was taken down.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Good. 180. What's that?
Mayfield set to pass. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Good. 180.
They'll run here following the penalty. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
3rd down.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Good. 180. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Completed here to Johnston. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 24. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Tua setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Tunga Bailoa. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
1st down, here's Tua. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit, and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, get set. Ready, two,
Here's Tagovailoa again. Headed out right. Down the sideline past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
ready. Ready, two, ready.
Here's Tua. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. That's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready, two, ready.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, two, ready.
Slot man in motion left.
32 stinger. What?
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Line up the design keeper. And he'll get in, and they'll get a little closer as a result. The lead down to 13 now.
Well, that's exactly how you drew it up on the whiteboard all week. You spread them out, and then you hit the lane that opened to get across.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So it's a win for the Texans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.